And welcome to the DTI Training YouTube channel. Today, we're going to take a look at how safety management systems fit into your organization. Before we do that, let's remind ourselves of what safety management systems are. And I have someone here to help me do that. Alexa, what is safety management systems?
Safety management system is a comprehensive management system designed to manage safety elements in the workplace.
What does she mean by that? Manage safety elements in the workplace. Well, I'm going to illustrate that to you. What I have here is representations of different departments in your company. We have IT, we have maintenance, we have marketing, admin, HR, purchasing, operations, and sales. And these departments all have specific duties. Maintenance does maintenance, purchasing does purchasing. Now, how do these departments interact with the other departments? Well, let's take purchasing for example. Any department that is required to purchase something must go through purchasing. Purchasing is responsible for creating the purchase order and monitoring the item as it's being procured through the system. So that's purchasing's job, and they report to the other departments on their purchases. Well, the safety management system is a department in the company, but it interacts with the other departments in a different way. We're going to put safety management systems in the center. Now, safety management systems is a management system that's managing safety elements. Now, what is safety elements? Safety elements are things that occur in the company that are abnormal or unusual that may lead to either a hazard or an incident. So these are the things that are the responsibility of the safety management system. Now, how does the safety management system get this data? The data comes from everyone. Everyone in the company must report things that are unusual, things that look like they could be problems. We call these hazards, or report things that happen, people slipping and falling, or a door that is not opening properly, an accident, something hitting a tug, whatever. If it is unusual or something that occurs that is not normal to the operation of a company, it should be reported to the safety management system. We don't like to limit the reports to simply an incident or a hazard. We want to report as much as we can. We want to foster an environment in the company of reporting. Of course, a non-punitive environment so that people aren't afraid to report. So what happens is all of this data on hazards or incidents are going into the safety management system. Now, I get some people that tell us that, well, operations in charge of operations, they should take care of their own thing. The problem with that is the safety management system has the tool to analyze the data, and it has the tool to create the act of corrective action. So the other departments don't necessarily have that. They should utilize the tool that is already in their safety management system. Now, what do I mean by the tool? Well, the safety management system has something I like to call the engine. And we're going to talk about that in more detail in another video, talking about the engine of the safety management system. The engine of the safety management system consists of a risk assessment, a root cause analysis, and then finally the creation of a corrective action plan. This is what we refer to as the engine of the safety management system. Now, unlike other departments in the company, the safety management system is receiving data, they're analyzing the data, But the results of the analysis of the data creates a corrective action plan that is actually going to be carried out by each of the departments in the company. For example, we have a problem in maintenance. Somebody reports a problem. It goes into the safety management system. The safety management system places it into the engine. Risk assessment is done on it. Root cause analysis, figuring out what the causal factors are of that problem. And then from the causal factors, we have mitigating actions that are put in the form of a corrective action plan. But the corrective action plan is implemented by the maintenance department. Now, in the SMS department, we also have a division or a section of the SMS called Quality Assurance. The Quality Assurance department is the checks to make sure that the caps that were created, for example, in maintenance, that they are carried out. They check to see if what the department said it's going to do and the cap is done, and then they'll check later on to see if what was done was effective. So the SMS system not only deals with inputs, but it also produces an output that now is fed back to each of the departments that has produced the initial input. If the incident report that's given to SMS is from operations, then when the SMS report is entered into the engine, where we do a risk assessment, RCA, and then a cap, that operations department must be part of that analysis. And they are responsible for implementing the corrective action plan, which is later checked by quality assurance. So the SMS infiltrates or is part of the entire organization. Every department has its function in safety management systems. It is not a department safety program. It is a holistic, company-wide safety program. The reason for that is because SMS has the analytical tools, and the SMS manager must be the facilitator of all of the actions that take place in the SMS engine. All right, so SMS is not just another department. It's a department that is receiving reports from the entire company, taking those reports, analyzing them, making the other departments responsible by participating in the investigations and analysis, and then actually forming the corrective action plans. Now, if this is done on a consistent basis, it's done every week, and the departments are getting involved, what happens is you naturally have a continuous improvement cycle. This was coined by Dr. Deming many years ago with his Plan, Do, Check, Act system. The planning is the existing procedures that we have, all right? The doing is the doing of a procedure. Now, in this case, if there's something wrong or something unusual that happens, a report is issued, right? So we have the plan to do, and then the report goes into the SMS system, and that's the check. The check is the analysis. Once we've done the analysis, we now have the data to create corrective action. And that goes back to the department to implement, and then we look at the planning again, we look at the department doing it again, and we analyze it again, and we continue to do that. And that way we will continuously improve. Without the analysis, there is no way to improve. And the SMS department provides that analysis. I hope this short video gives you just an idea of how SMS fits in to the organization. It's important to understand that it's not just another department. You know, back when SMS was formulated, back in the Exxon Valdez days, Exxon's writings on SMS indicated that they wanted to be self self-healing. They didn't want to have the regulators watching over them to make sure that things, hazards and accidents like they had occur. They want to be able to take care of it themselves. And that's the nature and the function of a safety management system, is to make your company self-healing. All right, I hope this helped you out a little bit. And of course, if you have any comments, please don't hesitate to email me. And take a look at our website. We do have workshops that occur throughout Canada and United States. And maybe I'll see you in one of those workshops. All right, have a great day.